Imagine taking the best driver on the planet right now, and then stripping away everything that makes his car easy to drive. No hybrid power, no traction control, no clever electronics, just a screaming engine, 4 tires, and raw nerve. What would happen if Max Verstappen drove a 1990s Formula One car? To understand this, you need to know just how different these two machines really are. A modern Formula One car is a technological spaceship. It produces so much downforce, the invisible force pushing it into the track, that, in theory, it could drive upside down on a ceiling. Now travel back to the 1990s. These cars were beautiful, brutal beasts. Many had no power steering, no traction control, and far, far less downforce. Drivers wrestled these machines. Every single lap was a fight. So what happens when Max climbs in? The first thing he would notice is the noise. 1990s engines screamed past 14,000 revolutions per minute, a sound so loud it could rattle your chest from the grandstand. Modern engines, by comparison, are a muffled hum. But the real shock comes when he hits the throttle. In his usual car, electronics quietly manage the wheel spin. In the old car, nothing. Push too hard, and the rear tires light up instantly, spinning the car sideways. His modern instincts would be exactly wrong. Then there is braking. In a modern car, downforce lets drivers brake unbelievably late, almost defying physics. Max has spent his whole career trusting that grip will be there, but the old car has only a fraction of that downforce. Brake as late as he normally would, and he would sail straight off the track. Here is something people forget. These old cars were physically exhausting in a completely different way. Without power steering, every corner meant muscling a heavy wheel. The car bucked and squirmed over every bump. It fought back, constantly. It is less like a precision video game and more like wrestling a wild animal for 90 minutes. And we cannot ignore the most serious difference. The 1990s were a dangerous time in this sport. There was no halo protecting the driver's head. The crash structures were far weaker. The margin for error was terrifyingly thin. That psychological weight alone would change how anyone drives. So would Max be fast? Here is the fascinating part. At first, maybe not. His finely tuned modern instincts could actually work against him. He would brake too late, accelerate too hard, and expect grip that simply is not there. But Max Verstappen has something that transcends any era: extraordinary car control and the ability to adapt. Give him time, and he would start to dance with the chaos instead of fighting it. He would learn to feel the car's limit through his hands and through the seat of his pants, the old-fashioned way. And once he did, a talent like his, in a car that rewards pure bravery and feel. That might just be a terrifying combination. It tells us something beautiful about racing. The car is only half the story. The other half is the human inside it, adapting, learning, and never giving up. So here is the real question. Was the golden age of Formula One defined by the technology or by the courage it demanded? What do you think?